Hey everybody, Foo Fighter 288 here. I'm going to try to keep this video as brief as possible. As you can see, there's 3 miniatures of Irish whiskey and a Coca-Cola, but we'll go on into that. I'm not going to go into a whole reason why I got miniatures. Let's just say I'm on vacation right now and they're easier to travel with. It's St. Patrick's Day weekend, and there's usually always a lot of debate over what is the best Irish whiskey. These are 3 of the ones that are commonly mentioned. Tullamore Bushmills, which is my favorite Irish whiskey, but I'm going to be unbiased. And Jameson, the basic bitch one that everyone always mentions whenever they think of Irish whiskey. Now, there's another one that's also pretty good called Irish Mist, but 2 things. 1, I couldn't find that in miniature form, and 2, if I drink that, I'm going to be flat out for the rest of the night, and I'm not going to be able to go out drinking. So, let's just leave that out of there. But these 3, I'm definitely going to go ahead and taste test to really tell you guys, to settle, at least in my mind, which is the best. Now, to help cleanse my palate in between each of these, I have some Coca-Cola. I normally don't drink a chaser with whiskey because I'm not a pussy, but for the sake of science, I decided I'm going to do that for this video. I'm going to start with the one that I'm least familiar with, Tullamore, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and drink this one first, and I will tell you how it tastes. As you can see, miniatures have about a shot glass worth of alcohol in each one of them, which is a shame because I paid like $4 for each of these, but it's better than spending $11 on the ones that are on the Amtrak train, so my inner Jew is very happy. Alright, I'm making my hand do this, which makes me sound like a wine snob and look like a wine snob. Helps gather the thoughts of what that tastes like. Drinking that, it went down smooth. It went down smooth, but when it went down my throat, it kind of had like a vapor sort of effect. Came back out up through my mouth. You know, kind of like tasted like what you would imagine gasoline fumes smell like when you pour gasoline on something. So there's that going on for it. Okay. Now next we are going to do the Jameson. By the way, while I'm pouring this, I should mention that this tastes really good with Coke. Pretty much any whiskey goes good with Coca-Cola. Not just Jack Daniels. You don't just have to always do a Jack and Coke. You can actually do a Jameson and Coke. You can do, well, I've never mixed Bushmills with Coke, but Jameson goes pretty good with Coke. As you can see, it's got about the same amount as Tullamore. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It sounds more like Scottish when I say it, but what the hell. Keep in mind, this is just the basic bitch whiskey everybody mentions whenever they think of Irish whiskey. Though in my personal experience, Bushmills pretty much tastes the same as Jameson, except it goes down smoother. But let's see if I'm wrong. Okay, son of a bitch, I'm a little wrong there. Jameson goes down a lot smoother than I remember it being. As a matter of fact, that went down a lot smoother than the Tullamore. As a matter of fact, I think that went down a little too smooth. That almost kind of went down like, well, I think it's a little more watered down than Tullamore is. One thing's for sure, it doesn't taste as good as Tullamore. But, as far as I know, is, you know, money-wise, it's probably the cheapest of the Irish whiskeys to get a shot of. Now, for our last one, the one that's my personal favorite, Bushmills. It's all in how you pour. That's also usually pretty useful. You don't just splash the fucking thing into the glass. You got a little bit of delicacy. As you can tell, Bushmills is a little less browner than Jameson. It's almost kind of like texture-wise. Texture, is that the word? Whatever. Anyway, it's more like Tullamore than Bushmills. I mean, I should say it's more like Tullamore Dew than Jameson. Jameson was a little darker. Now I'm already starting to get a little buzzed from the first two that I've already drank, so that might have some significance on the words I'm saying. I don't know. Alright, now once again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't want to be biased by Bushmills, because that's my favorite Irish whiskey. But that actually kind of had a combination of the two. It went down smooth like Jameson. Well, actually, it went down smooth like the Tullamore Dew, but it didn't have as much of a burn back, as I call it, of fumes or anything. So in other words, it's kind of like Jameson, except it has a little bit more of a bite to it, but in a good way, not in a bad way. I think the alcohol content on each of these, they're all 40%. Yeah, they're all 40% alcohol content. 50 milliliters per bottle, not that the volume means anything. But as they say here on the thing, smooth and mellow, which is exactly what it is. And they just say it's legendary Irish whiskey, which means it'll fuck you up, like any Irish whiskey. And, well, this is made by a guy who fought an octopus, so that, you know, there's that. Anyway, Bushmills, once again, as I said at the beginning of the video, I don't want to seem biased, but as far as Irish whiskeys go, Bushmills is my go-to. Because it definitely, you know, as Ralph Wiggum would say, it tastes like burning, but at least it goes down smooth and it gets the effect across. We're out in St. Patrick's Day weekend right now, even though I'm probably going to post this video long after it's over with. Hopefully, all of you out there are going to go ahead and get shots of good old Bushmills. But who are we kidding? You're going to go for the cheap shit. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you learned something from all of this. I'm definitely feeling even better every second that I speak, but I'm going to cut the video off before I start rambling. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, everybody. One more important tip I want to give you. If you're ever at a hotel or somebody's party or whoever's house and you take a massive shit in the toilet, don't grab for the free breeze. There's a trick to how to fix it. Put it on your hands, right? And just lather your hands up, okay? And then you go like this. Just raise your hands up and down, let that scent of the soap kind of fill the room, and I guarantee you it'll kill whatever shit smell has filled up the bathroom. My Uncle D found that out of desperation when he was dating a hot chick back in the 1960s, and he grabbed some hand soap and he just started going like this. Shit smell went away. So that'd be a little PSA to add on to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful.